understand. I could have been a contender. I could have had class. I could have... I could have been somebody. But instead, I'm a bum. That's what I am, let's face it. When Marlon Brando spoke those words in the famous film On the Waterfront 1954, he actually was playing two roles. He was playing the role of an ex-prize fighter, and he was also playing the role of the person we meet at the cocktail party, acting like a legend in their own mind. Today I want to speak to you about the inspiration of today. In fact, I think from here forward, your today will never be the same. When you think about the plan, the strategy, the focus, and the execution of your today going forward, again, will never be the same. So let's begin with yesterday. In fact, today I'd like you to think about 3 days in your life. The first one being yesterday. You know, the Beatles said, yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. And if that's true, and I contend that it's not, why would everybody bring so much baggage from the past to today's present? In fact, they don't bring presents. They don't even bring luggage. That's a lot more fun. They bring baggage. Leading psychologists tell us that you can look at your past, but you're not allowed to stare. My own personal story of staring at the past goes something like this. I was playing pee-wee football, and I was about as big at that time as I am today. I just never grew. So big boys like me, we were offensive linemen, and we blocked for running backs by the name of Lenny Dykstra, a 9-year-old future Baseball Hall of Famer with both the Phillies and the Mets. You know, I've told that story about 1 million times, and every time I tell it, the story gets better and the story gets bigger. That's what living in the past is like. Think of the proverbial big fish story you've been told. Man, you should have been there. The fish was this big. My question this morning to you is, have you ever seen the fish that was caught? Really? Let's next unpack another day. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Yeah, tomorrow, when Annie sang that on Broadway, belting out the chorus, Tony winner extraordinaire, that show, she was really cute. But there's an issue with tomorrow. Tomorrow's overstated, just like yesterday's over-exaggerated. Why is tomorrow overstated? Think about that. Maybe it's because we spend so much time talking about how great tomorrow will be. See, today's not great, but tomorrow, what's your projection for sales? Up. What's your projection for net worth? Higher. What about customers? Account base growing? How about something like mountains you'll climb? Higher? Absolutely. Tomorrow becomes overstated when we continue to focus on anything but the most important day. And that's today. So thinking about today, this will really get your motivational juices flowing. Because today's agenda is tomorrow's success. When we focus on today, we live life to the fullest. We experience and we encounter so much more of life. Have you ever met anybody like that? They're probably practicing a little Latin motto that in a very famous movie went like this: Carpe diem. A life filled with no regrets is a focus on today. A life filled with no regrets means you're going to lead a life that you fully experience and you get the most out of. Carpe diem. So we have 3 days to consider this morning. Yesterday, tomorrow, and today. And I give tribute to my mentor, trainer, and friend, Dr. John C. Maxwell, because he's been teaching me these principles for the last few years. You know, there's many disruptions, there's many distractions in the lives we live. The thing that's interesting is that that's what makes life not so easy. It's what makes focusing on today difficult. But it's not impossible. Living life in the moment. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. Bill W. had it right when he said at AA, one day at a time. Make your today the best day ever, and remember, today ends tonight. Thank you.